Shalom yasharahla. I'm gonna start by saying all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all power, all wisdom, all truth belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us well and rule well. Salutation to the Akim that's in the highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, and much respect unto the elect and the hopeful elect, sons and daughters of yasharahla that step into the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shamashiach. Shalom, shalom. To this lesson, it's about the dragon is speaking loud and clear and speak like a dragon, right? Babylon, aka America, aka Sodom and Egypt, is speaking like a dragon, right? And the reason is to their policy, to the law that they pass, they're speaking like a dragon. Let's go to, let's see. Let's bring the thing in. The thing is said, this is from GSR, right? The U.S. has authority to fine or jail anyone who refuses to see 19 Jews according to law enacted in 1905. Right? Let's read it. If you don't have to read everything, but as you can see, those laws was passed in their youth, right? For since the inception, they've been passing laws to correspond for something to happen tomorrow, right? So that happened to battle something that will happen to them when they're old. See, they start in their youth and they prepare for the old time, right? Roommates, although it is currently available, the forthcoming C19 Jews could potentially land you in jail or face a hefty fine if you refuse to take it. Dating back to a law initially enacted in 1905, the United States has the full authority to place anyone in jail or fine them for refusing the Jews. The sea blue. As you can see, yasharahla, America have the power. Babylon, aka America, aka Sodom and Egypt, have the power to ignore laws, to oppress the poor of yasharahla, to oppress the people of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, because it's in the power of their hand, right? Let's bring a few scriptures, right? Let's go to Revelation 13 and 11. Revelation 13, verse 11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he have two horns like a lamb, and he speak as a dragon. See, in the youth, America show you like it's a democracy, the free speech and everything like that. They got two horns like a lamb. They can do no wrong out here, right? They're harmless. Like had two horns like a lamb, and he speak as a dragon. But everything that he does, with the policy that he does, he speak like a dragon. He speak with good authority. I speak like a dragon to his laws, his philosophies that he had passed, right, in his youth. And now that old dragon is old. Now the thing that the policy and the law that you have put under him, it's not about to they are about to come to full fruition, right? That's exactly the time that we see those times coming to end, when people rebel against those laws, those statutes, right, that they have. They can say those laws been there for a long time. It just wasn't enacted. And that's the time that we live in, right? And let's go to show you another time, right? Let's go to Isaiah 10. Isaiah 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, and that white grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And what will you do in the day of visitation, in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will you flee for help, and where will you leave your glory? See, the Lord said destruction is coming for them that decree unrighteous decree. The decree is a law, and that's the kind of unrighteous decree that they commit in their youth. And what in that white grievousness which they have prescribed, they prescribe those laws, right? That's those grievous law to come against the sons and daughters of Yasharahla, to turn aside the needy from judgment. You see, we needy, we need of help, but hey, but they got those laws to oppress us even more, and to take away the wife from the poor of my people. So let's not talking about everybody. The poor of my people, we are the poor, and they want to put their more foot on a couple foot on our neck more, right? To break our neck. That widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. We are the fatherless, right? For a very long time, we don't know who we are. We don't know we got a heavenly Father, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? And the widows became their prey. We are widows, right? You see? And we became their prey. For a long time, we didn't have a husband, right? We didn't know who was true husband, which is Yahushua Mashiach. And that they may rob the fatherless, and we are fatherless because we didn't know our power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua was our power, was the power of Yasharahla, was our Father, right? And now that we know exactly what time we're in, and the Lord gonna visit those evil, those wicked demons with their laws, their statutes, and commandment. And like Yahweh power Hashem Yahushai prophesied and said, right? Let's go to Isaiah 47, right? Let's start at 10. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 10. For though I have trusted in thy wickedness, though I have said, none see me. See, they do all those things before anything comes to fruition, right? So no one can see them, right? Enacting those kind of laws. It's just blindsided the poor of Yasharahla, right? The poor of the daughter of Yasharahla, the poor of the people of the Mosai Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge he had perverted thee, and thou have said in thy heart, I am, and none have beside me. Those people have said in their heart, right? Hey, we are at the top of the chain, and no one can see us. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it rise, and mischief shall fall upon you, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, where thou shalt not know. The Lord gonna bring desolation upon those people, upon those wicked Esau, Edom, and they're not gonna know where it's coming from, because they're pride. They've been pride for a long time. They don't think nothing gonna bring them down. They think they're doing all those things in their own power, because power was given unto the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked, right? Stand now without enchantments, verse 12, right? Isaiah 47 and 12. Stand now without enchantment in the multitude of thy sorceries. See, all those things they're doing right now is called enchantments. And with the multitude of thy sorceries, when thou have labored from thy youth, they have labored for those things in their youth. You see, from the inception, they are passing, they have those laws and the books just to come against the poor of the people of the Most High, which is Yasharahla, you so called Black, Latino, and American. They have passed those laws just for us. If so be thou shall be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. See, with all those things they pass in their youth, they should be able to prevail. They should be able to profit from these things. Though I worry and the multitude that are console. See, they worry and the multitude that are console. With the video I'm gonna put up, they have console called the Davos, right? And Davos called uh uh son of David, right? That's in the left hand side. See, they wanna bring the fake Messiah in the left hand side, but not in the right way, right? Because they look at themselves like they are gods, right? Let not the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from those things that shall come upon thee. See, they got all those people looking up. They got all those counsel that they're doing to come out to see if they can come with new laws and go and walk around the laws that they have in the books already. Right? They have people looking at the stars, doing all kind of sorceries and witchcraft. It's just to save themselves. But hey, it's too late. They can't save themselves. They're in the trick bag. The Lord put them in the trick bag and they cannot get out of it. Right? See? And then let's show you, right, what's going on here. This is from Dabu 77, right? This Montini Europe among WEF staff over close leadership or Arawi declare humans are a plague. See? And now those people that call humans are a plague, now those same people wanna come with the solutions. And that's an oxymoron. And our people believe on those wicked people. Right? Let's play it. Let's play that.
This is Dabu7. Some updates on what's happening at the World Economic Forum. This here is a shot of Yuval Noah Harari. This is the lead advisor to Klaus Schwab. He's also Barack Obama's favorite author. This is a man that says that humans are a plague and that AI is the cure as he speaks to the audience. Now, yesterday or here within the past 24 hours, an individual tried to breach security and get into the facility or into the main hall where all these people are gathering at the World Economic Forum. That person was subdued or arrested, and they really didn't put out any other information on that person. Now we're hearing of what is said to be a bit of mutiny erupting among the staffers for the World Economic Forum. Some of these people not wanting their names put out there because they say that Klaus and all the people here are so well connected that they can make their life a living hell. But they did try to put this post up on LinkedIn, and it was quickly removed because they say simply that the leaders at the World Economic Forum asked the leaders at LinkedIn, which are probably here at the meeting, to remove it. And they're going to do so because they're all bowing down to Klaus and his minions. Now, these WEF staffers that are not too happy are saying that they don't like what they're seeing because it looks like Klaus Schwab is the king until he's gone, and there's nothing set up to show the process or who's going to take over when that happens, and that he has surrounded himself with a nest of vipers. And people do not like the direction in which this is heading. So I thought that was rather interesting that we're hearing stuff like this, rumblings, and this comes at a time where it seems they're losing their grip on control throughout social media, and they're getting very upset about it. It's one of the talking points during this big meeting. They're mad that the people are waking up and seeing exactly what's going on. Again, this time around, there's no talk or mentioning a great reset, build back better, any of those in-your-face terms that they were using before. Now they're dialing it back because it seems the people are winning in terms of awakening to what's happening. The power is in the hands of the people. It's in their numbers, in the politics that we address. And hopefully the people worldwide keep flexing, keep talking, and they keep shedding light on these devils and their evil deeds at Davos. Join me for the live streams, Monday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, where I break this down a whole lot further, censorship free. And email me, dabu7@yahoo.com, if you want to join us in the flesh for the Knowledge Conference, the end of April. Much love, y'all.
As you can see, yasharahla, the Lord is destroying the way of the wicked, right? As you can see, until they're fighting against each other, right? And that's the thing. Let's go to Isaiah 19, right? Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. You see, those same people, even though they're in the same group, they're in the same council, they're divided. And the Lord is sending the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother. See, those, even though they will not be in the same mind, but they're brothers, but they're still gonna fight. And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. See, even though in the same council they're fighting, but next thing you know, those things gonna be into a bigger fight, city against cities. See, it's idea against idea, leadership against leadership. Now it's gonna be brothers against brothers, sisters against sisters, right? Cities against cities, neighbors against brothers. That's, you see, neighbor against neighbor right now. That's the idea they have. City against cities, and kingdom against kingdom. Those things are gonna be divided. They're not gonna divide the Egyptians against the Egyptians. The same people are gonna fight against another. And the Lord is doing all that. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I'll destroy the council thereof. You see, the council they're having right now, the WEF is having the WEF, and Davos, Yahweh power by Hashem Yasha is destroying this council thereof, right? And they shall say to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirit, and to the wizard, and the Egyptian will I give over unto the hand of the cruel Lord. And a fish king shall rule over them, said Yahweh power of hosts. See? The Lord is gonna send Yahweh Shamashiach, and Yahweh gonna be cool to the Egyptians for all they have done to Yasharahla, right? And guess what? Let's go to Isaiah 47, 30. Let's see. It's Isaiah 31 and 3. Isaiah 31, verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not God. You see, those people think of themselves as being God, right? That they're going to replace the Messiah with their technology, right? But the Lord said the Egyptians are men, and the modern Egyptians are Esau, Edom, right? AKA America. America is at the top of the nations right now, right? And they are the true Egyptians with their compatriots, with their neighbors, the same kinsmen that they have, which is Esau, Edom, all the European Union, right? And they are the Egyptians, right? And not God. Those people are men and not God. Don't forget that. And their host fleshes and not spirit. When you're Yahweh power, because the host they have was made by men and not by the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both feet that help shall fall, and he that is hoped in shall fall down, and they all shall fall together. See, the Lord gonna make them fail of the counsel that I have. That's exactly what the Lord is doing, and the Lord will make their counsel fail at the end of the day. That's exactly the time that we are in. The Lord is creating division and make their counsel fail together. And that's the time that we are in, yasharahla. Yahweh power by Hashem is working the work that the devil cannot continue his enterprise like that. That the Lord, that you have to do the will of the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And the Most High Yahweh by Hashem can cast him down. Right, let's get one last scripture. Let's go to Job 24, verse 13. Job 24, verse 13. There are those that rebel against the light. See, those people rebel against the true light of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. They know not the way thereof. See, they never seek after the way of the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. So they don't know the will thereof, nor abide in the path thereof. You see, they read the Bible, they see the truth, but they rebel against it. They want to come with their own ways, with their own technology, with their own devices, right? The murderer rising with the light kill the poor and needy. The murderer rising with the light, you see, their light is darkness. Kill the poor and needy. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to kill the poor and needy, or the poor people of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and needy. And in the night as a thief. See, like Yahushai say, the thief come to kill, come to steal, and to murder, right? That's what he come to do. That's what Esau come to do. Esau come to murder, to kill, and to rob the fatherless, the poor, and to kill the poor, right? Verse 15. The eye also of the adulterers waited for the twilight, saying, no eye shall see me, and disguise his face. That's exactly what they're saying. No one see us. No one saw our wicked, evil ways, right? And disguise his face. They disguise as something to help the people, but as exactly they say the people are plagues, and they're there to destroy the people, to murder and to kill and to steal the resources of this earth. It was never for them to help us. In the dark, they dig through houses which they have marked for themselves, and in the daytime, they know not the lights. See, like there's a word that wicked Schwab said. People we have nothing and they'll be happy. They not got no houses because the government and those elite of Esau Edom, the wicked elite of Esau Edom, they're gonna try to own every houses, every land, every resources on this earth, and they're gonna ask the people to be happy about it, right? Because they're covetous men. For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death. See, in the morning, in their light that they tell you they have, is death, is hell, is grievousness. If one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death. See, all they do is bring terrors and shadow of death and more death. No light is coming out of those people. See, they create the chaos and try to bring the order, and with the order, it's more chaos and more death and more stealing, and that's exactly what those people bring to the table. And nothing like that. One thing the Lord hate more is covetous men. Let's get it. Let's go to Sirach 10 and 8, I think. Sirach 10, verse 8. Sirach 10, verse 8. Verse 7. Pride is hateful before God and man, and by both do one commit iniquity. See, because their pride, they think no one see them. They don't think the Lord see them. They don't think the man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that the Lord I give it the Holy Spirit to, and I reveal those mystery to see them, right? Because of unrighteous dealing and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. You see, all they're doing is unrighteous dealings. They're not being straightforward to what their plan is, right? Verse 9. Why is earth and ashes pride? There is no more wicked things than a covetous man. You see, They're covetous. They want put everything onto themselves. They want to gather everything onto themselves. Even what the poor of the needy have, they want that too. Because they are covetous people. You see, there is no more wicked things than a covetous man. That those people, it's like there's nothing more wicked than the covetous man. And Esau, Edom, the so-called woman is more. No one is more covetous than this man, right? For such as one set his own soul for sale, because while I live it, he casted away his bowels. See, he sell his own soul. He sell his birthright for the piece of meal. That means this man will do anything just to be comfortable, and because he's covetous, right? Because he sell his birthright for some meal. Because he see Jacob make cooking his own food, but he was hungry. He had to have what Jacob have, and that's Esau for you. Esau go on to earth stealing, murdering, and cannot be satisfied. Because that's in him. Because the soul that's in him is not upright in him. See? Let's go there. Let's go to the last scripture real quick, right? Let's go at Habakkuk 2 and 3. Verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. This man have a soul in him. It's not that hope, it's not upright. He cannot do any good. He doesn't keep the law and statutes and commandment. And never seek after the way of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. He also, because he transgressed by wine, is a primate. The wine is the philosophy that he has. It's the way he speak, like the dragon that he is. He act like a lamb, but speak like a dragon. He come to you act like a lamb, like he can do no wrong. But he speak like a dragon to his policies that he has, to the wine that he give to the earth. Neither keep it at home, who unlash his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. That's exactly what this man is about to do. A one world government. To unify this world that we live in. That's what you wanna do. You're gonna gather heap unto him all people. You see? A new world order. That's what is exactly what they want. And the Lord is not gonna let him burn out his enterprise. The Lord's gonna cast his enterprise out. Like he said in Job 20, right? Let's go, let's see. So Job 20. Job 20 and 15. Hey, like let's have 14. Yet his meat and his bowels is turned. It is the gall of apes within him, right? You see, he cast it of his bowels, right? That's the same man they're talking about right now. He has swallowed down witches, and he shall vomit them up. God shall cast them out of his belly. This man gonna swallow witches right now. He's swallowing all the riches of this world, and he shall vomit them up again. Why? Because the Lord gonna cast him down. The Lord gonna take this earth away from him. Because the earth was given unto the hand of the wicked. Like he said in Job 9:24. The Lord gonna give him that big punch and make it vomited, right? Of his belly. He shall suck the poison of apes. The viper shall slay him. He shall not sit the rivers, the floods, the brooks, and the honey and butter. It's not gonna live deliciously no more. That's what the Lord is saying right there. That which is labor for, he shall restore. Yeah, this man gonna go in slavery, and then gonna be the kingdom to come. The kingdom of Yasharahla, the kingdom of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is gonna work for it. He's gonna build it up. Just like we build his kingdom, he's gonna build our kingdom. He shall not swallow it down according to his substance, shall it should be, and he shall not rejoice therein. He's not gonna rejoice, not gonna have a good old time in the kingdom of heaven, because he's gonna be in slavery. Our foot gonna be in his neck. because Yah oppresses and Yah forsake the poor. What's poor? The poor of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The people of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? Which is yasharahla, you should call black, Latino, and American, because they are violent taking away a house which he built not. He took a house violently, and now he called himself us. He didn't build this house, the Most High built this house, right? Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desire. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. Because the good he has right here are vain unto the eyes of the Most High. And it's gonna be vain in this time of this destruction. No one gonna seek after that, because everything's gonna his house gonna be destroyed. And it's the fullness of his sufficiency, it shall be in straight, even of the wicked shall come upon him. And the wicked or wicked mean workers. And he had this man of every nation work for him. And all those nations gonna come against him at the end of the day. And that's what we're looking for. That the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahshua is faithful and truth. And with that, I hope your brothers and sisters was edified. I'm gonna give all praise, all glory, all honor, and blessing belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us will well and will well. Salutation to the Arkham that's in the highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, and much respect unto the elect and the hopeful elect, sons and daughters of Yasharahla, that step into the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, Why Yahweh Shamashiach. Shalom, Shalom, Abba Babo, Kom Yasharahla.